Greetings. Today I want to share with you three things that a true prophet must teach you or share with you. And after I teach you these three things, I want you to ask for another three and another three and another three and on and on and on and on. And I will go into the Bible and teach you these things. And all of these things I'm going to teach you, they are practical. They are not theory. So you must put them to work and prove for yourself that truly this man is a true prophet. This man is a true mystic. This man is definitely a God called and sent man. Now, those three things, I'm going to mention them to you right now. The very first thing a true prophet must teach you, he must teach you where to find your father's ass. Then he must teach you how to ride that ass straight into Jerusalem, the place of joy, peace, and happiness. Then, thirdly, he must teach you how to ride that ass to profess a blessing and not a cursing. Okay? Now, when you understand that I just speak to you about the story of Saul going to Samuel, you'll understand more what I'm trying to teach you. Okay? And then when you understand that I am teaching you about the triumphant entry, then you will have a better understanding also, which means you have to go into these scriptures and read them for yourself. And so when you understand that I'm teaching you about the story of Balak and Balaam, then you will understand. So first, the true prophet must teach you where to find your father's ass. These things are parables. Then he must teach you that you must ride this ass or this mule. Okay, whichever name. Okay, you must ride it straight into that place of joy, peace, and happiness. You see, when I say ride it straight into Jerusalem, some people think it in terms of geographical location. I'm not speaking about any geological location. And some people, when I speak about Balaam and Balak, there are some people who believe that there was a literal ass that talked to a man because he saw a being with a wing, because they believe an angel is a being with a wing. No, all these things are parabolic, and I can go into them, break them down, and explain them to you. But what I'm doing right now, I'm laying a foundation for you, because these things are new to people in this country. You see, when you're so accustomed to listen to false prophets, and you see the false prophets always come first. You see, we always relax ourselves and humble ourselves and wait, because when we've been given the coat of many colors, and we know we've been given the coat of many colors, we have to wait for the dream to come true until when we are sitting at that high place. And they could watch and they could see the changes that would have taken place. And when there's the famine, okay, that's when people would really have need for such wisdom, such knowledge, okay, and then they will be fed. So there will be plenty corn in Egypt. All these things are parables. So, my brother, my sisters, yeah, the false prophets always come, and they always come with doom and gloom. And they can't teach you how to smile all the way to the bank. They can't teach you how to take care of all of your bills. They can't teach you how to live a fulfilled life, a life that reflects all of nature. Look at nature. You see, nature brings forth scarcity. You see, nature does bring forth lack and mediocrity. No. Nature always brings forth bountifully. So a true prophet will always teach you how to prophesy your life, because the prophet will teach you the right place to look, which means you point in the right direction. And you'll definitely find the Father's house, because you know the secret of the Father's house. So I'm just using those 3 scriptures to show you. Okay? And to prove what I'm saying, take these same 3 scriptures and go to your favorite pastor. Or your favorite priest. And I'm only saying that to make a point to you, because a true prophet will always want to stay away from the arguments. He will always want to stay away from being persecuted by those who are delusional. Okay? So, if what I'm saying, it makes sense to you, if it is making you think more, and you're saying to yourself, you'll never really look at those scriptures in a very, very deep way, and you would like for me to take you deeper down the rabbit hole and go deep into these things, I'm not going to do it publicly. You can reach out to me and go deep into those same 3 scriptures and help you, because I don't want anyone to go to their gathering with any argument. Don't go to your gathering with any confusion energy, because they will brand you as one who comes with confusion, and they will say they had to kick you out. So you need to humble yourself, because you'll have many questions. Because there are many people going to church with many questions, and the question can't be answered. You see, because when a man is on the pulpit and he preaching, you can't stop him and ask him questions. For example, when a man said, the Lord speak to me, and the Lord told me this, and the Lord told me that, nobody at the time could really stop him and say, excuse me, 1 minute please. Because they will say that you're disturbing the service. And because if you say, Pastor, when you said the Lord speak, did you hear audible voice? He can't tell you that you hear audible voice. The voice he's going to tell you here is within. Do you know that your intuition is your inside teacher? And I'm teaching you how to understand and how to listen to your inside teacher. Do you know that many people have been prophesying a lot of self-fulfilling prophecy in their life, but they've been doing it ignorantly, they've been doing it unconsciously? But I can teach you how to do it consciously. And I can teach you how to prophesy your life financially. Because I come to bring the good news. You see, if you read between the lines, okay, and you would think for a moment, if a man could really take water and turn water into wine, I would have written a book called How to Turn Water into Wine, right? But if a man could really literally take water and turn water into wine, that man can have anything he wants in this world, any kind of riches. That's why that... Just think about it. If a man could take 2 fishes, remember those things are parables, they're not literal. And some people will tell you some parts of the Bible is symbolic. All. From Genesis 1 to Revelation 22 is all symbolic. It's all parabolic. So don't bother with them. That's because they can't interpret it. Because they haven't been initiated. And when you go to some Bible school or some seminary, that's a man-made initiation. When you join some organization, some brotherhood, that's far as initiation. But when you been initiated from the invisible realm, then you will understand when you read about Paul saying that he went into the third heaven and so on. When he tell you he wasn't been called by man, and you think it is a man who existed thousands of years ago, did name Paul. And then a Paul will sit right in front of you and you don't know, because you don't understand how the mind works. So my brother, my sister, I'm saying a lot of things right there. Okay, and I'm doing all of this for you to really think. And so if you're listening to me and you would like me to take you deeper down the rabbit hole because you believe you could learn something from me, you're saying, this man have me thinking, this man, I believe this man know what he's speaking about. I believe this man is an enlightened man. This man is an awakened man. This man is a self-realized and a self-actualized man. And let me say this, there are 3 men in this island who spoke to me before, and these men would not show their face and say, yes, it is the truth. Because, for example, when I met one in Massey Supermarket and I remind him about the night in Faith Temple at a meeting they call Keswick, and I said that the speaker came from the Dominican Republic, The same time, both me and him called the man name Israel Brito. And that's when that same man spoke to me. And when I told that man I had the virgin birth, I had the birth from the skull. When I told him that, the man was real angry with me. The man was real angry with me. The man didn't want to have anything at all to do with me. Because why? If you understand the story of Eli and Samuel, and how Samuel, the true prophet, was exposing Eli, then you start to understand why. Okay? And then, I can remember quite vividly the time at Camelot. But now they call it Grenadines house. When the man prophesied all these things. Me being this nation builder, me being this man being respected by many and so on. God using me mightily. And since I was a little boy, every church I put my foot into, the preachers go crazy. They say, this man is a special man. But now I'm not speaking their conversation. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm just saying certain things publicly. Okay? When it comes to going deeper into the metaphysics and into the esoteric and so on. And I never learned this thing from no one. So why people normally reach out to me and ask me, did you join this? Did you join? No, never join. When I go on the internet and people try to reach out to me, I say, I know who called me already. Okay? And then the third man, I remember that, you know, when I used to work by the post office, there was a insurance place close by and so on. I went to this man. I mean, a man was here at the time from Grenadines named Mr. Greenwich. And he was dealing with herbs. There was inner light colloidals. I remember the church I was at, I went and I told the lady I met this man and so on, and he talking, he have these things about, and the website name Inner Light Colloidals, and she just type in Inner Light, and she see all kind of thing, and she had my name, spread my name, say, oh, I'm into the occult, yeah, but you could say it now, because occult mean that which is hidden, yeah, so you could say it no, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, she said all kind of thing, and then when I went back and people, because it went wrong, right, in the church, oh, he mixed into certain things, this and that, with some money meat and so on. But all the time, I was being prepared for this, right? And I said to her, no, was inner like colloidals, okay? They are products, okay, herbal products, and then she go into it and she apologized. And not long after that, I wrote a letter to them and told them, this is not my place, this is not my calling. And I leave the church. And there's a man there who was, I don't know how to describe it, but he, you know, if I preach one thing, he'll go and he preach against what I say, right? And I knew the exact scripture he was going to pull and preach that scripture to say they leave us because they was not a part of us and so on. But he was correct. Okay, but he was seeing it in one light. But, you know, because of the man I am, I know exactly what's happening. And I knew it. And when a certain person meet me and say, hey, I gotta see you. You know, such and such was actually, he pulled a scripture and I know it's you was talking. I say, I don't know that already. It done shown to me already. Okay, and the same man was a man who used to ask, where are the miracles? Where are the miracles that sign the Bible? But now today this man have his church and there's no miracles happening. If I go and I confront him, he's gonna say blah 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 blah. You understand? So my brother, my sister, I could go on and on and on. But this is for people who are seekers and free thinkers. This is to get people to think. Okay, this is not the real kind of teaching. I just scratching the surface to really get it to think. So I will teach you where to find your father ass. I will teach you how to ride the ass straight into Jerusalem. And then I'll teach you how to write the ass to pronounce a blessing, not a curse. I'll teach you how to use it responsibly. I will teach you that in you is a power. Now you can definitely use that power to prophesy your life, whichever way you want to be. So a true prophet must teach you to find your prophetic self. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I can go on and on and on, but I'm gonna come to a close here, and I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if you want to, or one-on-one, you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole with me, you can make a consultation, and I have certain offers for you. You can check them out. Never come to a prophet. By the way, you read those scriptures I mentioned. Read them. Read the one with Saul. Okay, going to Samuel, read that. Read the triumphant entry. and read Balaam and Balaam. Read them for yourself. I want you to read for yourself. Most people don't read. Okay, so as I was saying, if you want to be mentored, okay, if you believe you have a work to do, if you believe that there's a lot of contribution and you want to contribute and you need a mentor, reach out to me. Okay, and this is the right time to reach out to me because as time go by, and my value just keep going higher. You know, my time would be used, would be used even more, and you would have to even pay more. Okay, so make use of it now. Also, I want you to comment and ask for 3 more, and I give you 3 more, and ask again another 3, another 3. I'll do that, okay, because I want to make this a series to show you how a true prophet thinks and how a true prophet can articulate and how a true prophet can teach and operate, even in the fivefold, if you understand where I'm coming from. And because you would realize a lot of things that you've been taught is not true. Okay, and I will also teach you how to unlearn, how to relearn, and how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, I'll teach you your spiritual self and your scientific self. You learn so much. Okay, and also I teach you how to open the floodgates of abundance. I have a book by that name also, how to open the floodgates of abundance, where touch and Malachi chapter 3. I open up the whole thing for you, man. So there's a lot of equipment. So even if you don't want to do no one-on-one, if you can't afford me, you can afford the books. Get the books. They are all available. Also, if you would like to be notified every time I post up a video, remember to touch the notification button. Turn on your notification. Also, subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure to share this video. You see something negative happening in this country, it's been shared all over. Let's say 2 people having sexual affair and they tape it. You see how fast it's shared to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. That is why when you have some sort of a criminal act in the country and it's in the newspaper, I share around. That's why I don't read newspapers. Okay? I don't. So, my brother and my sisters, I'm definitely encouraging you to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. Because at the end of the day, the choice you make will mean the life you will live. So that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.